Okay guys, going to tell you the Kilbarry Autumn Shrimp, or a variation of it. I did tie the Kilbarry Summer Shrimp there for the channel a few months back, so you can check that out as well. Excuse me. The hook in the vise is a size 10 partridge patriot double in black nickel. The thread that I'm going to use to tie the fly is Uni thread 80 in black. I'm just going to come in and get the thread started a few mil behind the eye of the hook. Just run on a few mil of thread and remove the waist tag. Now the tag and the rib on the fly is going to be a oval silver tinsel and small. So I'm just going to take a length of this off and remove the, cut that away, sorry, and then I'm just going to come in and catch this in underneath the shank of the hook, and then simply just run my thread down, tying this in. I just want to bring my thread down once I let the bobbin go. I'm either shy or in line with the point of the hook. It's how you like how far you want your tag to be back on the pattern. So what you could do is you could come down another few turns if you wish, just to show you. Now I'm just going to come around with 4 turns of the oval silver tinsel and then come up in between the 2 hooks, come around with a turn to hold. Now, I'm just going to keep the oval silver tinsel in underneath, and then I'm going to fold this back and I'm going to use this then for the rib, for the rear body. Just catch that in, just get this into the material clip. Now seeing you're putting tags on, you really don't want to be going, in my opinion, any more than maybe 4, maybe maximum 5 turns of the oval silver tinsel, or else what you'll do is the tag will end up way down here. So you just want it to be sort of way, proportionate, if you like, to the fly that you're tying. Just a thought. Now the tail on this one, the same on the summer shrimp. The gentleman that tied these 2 flies called Doug used calf tail. I'm just going to use red bucktail, whereas Doug used the red calf tail. Now if you've got the red calf tail, use it. It's up to you. I just think that the bucktail's a wee bit more durable, just lasts a wee bit longer. Now just going to get these lined up in my hand the best that I can here. And when I'm stacking this in my hand like this, I'm looking for any broken ends, because you don't want to see them in your fly. Now the tail, you can have the tail as long as short as you like. I've seen boys along the river and their tails have been really long, but it catches them fish, and I believe it catches them salmon, simply because they have full confidence in the fly that they're fishing. But a rule of thumb is usually a length and a half to twice the length of the hook over the back. Then I'm just going to come around with a pinching loop and a couple of turns to catch in the tail. Then I'm just going to come in and take the remainder away in a bit of an excess, or a bit of an angle cut. Sorry. The rear body is a red floss. I'm going to use the red Chinese floss, it's the Uni floss. Nice bright red, this stuff. Really nice material. I'm just going to take this opportunity to catch the floss in at this stage. Just pull it in to where I believe the rear body should end. And I'm going to run my thread up. I'm going to tie in the cut ends of the bucktail here at the same time. Just going to run my thread on up, tying it all in, and bring my thread back down into position. I just like to run the floss. Oh, right, I've got way ahead of myself there. Apologies. In the tail, you have to put some flesh in. I got carried away here, as you do. Now, this is just green. I'll just show you it. That's it there. Just green micro flesh. Just going to offer that up under the tail here at this stage, and we'll just tie it in. Now, it's no big deal. You can just tie this in don't get it to move on you like that. Put another couple of turns in to hold it. Just tie up over the excess, the longer parts here. Then you can come in and trim that away. Right, that's me trying to bomb one ahead. Right, just going to bring my thread back up into position again. And then we'll come round with our red Chinese floss and uni. Now, just up to there, follow it around with your thread. Get a couple of tight turns in to secure in the floss. Okay, see when your time flies, and if that ever happens, don't be scared to go back. Just go back, it's no big deal. There's nobody down on a ditch. Now, just going to bring up the oval silver tinsel. Looking 3 turns onto the rear body. We'll follow it around with the thread. Get a couple of turns in to secure that in. Come in and trim away the excess. Now I'm just going to keep that for the front body. The mid hackle, just a red cock hackle. This is just a Chinese cock cape. Now, see when your cock cape, you'll get feathers like this, and I'm just hoping you can see this, where the fibres are broke. Don't throw them away. You can still use them. Just come down the hackle a bit. Now I've had to come down because all this section here is broken, and then just use it. The fish won't care. Just folding back the tip here, catching that in, and then you can come in and remove the tip. Just come in with your scissors. Just run it up the stem of the hackle. This helps to get the fibres to fold back for you. And then just come round with 1 turn in front of the other. Now, like I say in all my videos, the turns of hackle are entirely up to you. It's how heavy you like. It also depends on the quality of the hackle that you're winding. Now, that's going to be enough for me there. So just going to hold the hackle stem, follow it around with your thread, and just get a couple of nice tight turns in here now to secure that in. And then I'm just going to come in and trim away the stem, the excess stem of the hackle. Run my thread up the length of the second part of the body. We'll catch in our length of oval silver tinsel in small. Same again, I just like to catch it in underneath. At this stage, just make sure your hackles swap back, then bring your thread up tight against the mid hackle. Okay, then we're not looking too bad. The front body is a uni floss in black. So just get a length of this off, trim that away, and then just come up with a turn to hold, pull the floss in the length, and then bring your thread up, tying this in. Same again, I just like to run my fingers through the floss just to get it to open out. Just want to check, just want to make sure I'm nice onto that mid hackle, which I am. And then just 1 turn touching the other of the black floss. Follow it up with your thread, a couple of turns to secure. Come in and remove the excess of the black floss. Then you can come up with your rib, and you're looking 3 turns of the oval silver tinsel onto the front body. Follow this around with your thread, another couple of turns to secure, and then you can come in and trim away the excess of the oval silver tinsel. Now the front hackle, and if you watch the video on the autumn shrimp, same front hackle, badger hackle, nice badger hackle. It's a lovely cape this. I got that cape from Richard up in Mid and East Antrim Angling Centre. Lovely, lovely cape. See that? That's going to be no good for me. That'll do a smaller fly, so I'm going to set that to the side. Just that the fibres on it aren't the length that I'm looking for. So just come back in, get another one. That's a wee bit better. But it's dead wavy. It's like a cocky hen type of cape. Now, just going to come around a couple of turns to catch in the tip, because I'm beginning to drivel on. Secure that in, come in, locate the tip and break it away. As always, I just like to come in with my scissors. I just think it helps to start the process of folding those hackle fibres back. Now, because there's a dense, the fibres are dense, they're heavy on the wee feather. 2 turns will be enough here. Any more, it just might be overdressed at the front. Now, holding your hackle, just follow it around with your thread and get a couple of turns in to secure that in. Now I'm just going to strip away the fibres on the stem. That stem's nice and thin. That's why I like the cape as well. The stem's lovely and thin, so you can fold your stem back without creating excess bulk. Now, what I do is keep your thread tight. You can break away the stem now at this stage. I just want to get this level. You want to tan your jungle cock on with a slope at the front. Last but not least, the old jungle cock. Now, it is required in the pattern, but you don't have to use it. Salmon don't come up and look at the fly and go, oh, there's no jungle cock on that, I'm not having that. These are for the angler. Now, that's the 2 eyes. Just going to offer these up to the hook. I'm just going to come around with, these are just loose turns because you want to get this positioned. Just take your time and put that one's just come around on me when I've moved my finger away, so I'm just bringing it back up onto the hook. I just want to make sure that these are the same length. I just don't, I'm paranoid at times. You just want to make sure the jungle cock's the right length. And then once I'm happy with your arm, I'll tighten up onto the stems. I'm going to fold these back and then just tie up over the top, and you can create your head here at the same time. Now, when I first started tying flies many years ago, I wouldn't have folded the stems back. I'd have just clipped them off. But if you get into the habit of doing this, honestly guys, the fly will last a lot longer. Now, enough of me preaching. Keep the thread tight and just come in and break away the stems on the jungle cock. Still keeping your thread tight. Just come in and knock in a whip finish. And that finishes the wee fly off for you. Put your thread nice and tight. Come in and trim away the thread. Right, just going to relook at the fly. Make sure we're sitting good. Now, first coat onto the head. Like I do in normal salmon flies, just super glue. This just seals everything up. You don't want to touch any other thing on the fly with this gear, just the head. It'll just ruin everything on you. And then once that dries, I'll come in and put on a couple of coats of varnish to seal the head up. and then you're good to rock. Now there you go guys, that's the Kilbarry Autumn Shrimp. Now only thing I've used different is the bucktail for the tail, whereas Doug used red calf tail. And when you're tying in the jungle cock, Doug has tied them down into the hackle, meaning down this way. Now I do tie them that way if I'm tying them for people, but I don't like my jungle cock down in there. But that's the correct way to tie the pattern. So there you go guys, that's the Kilbarry Autumn Shrimp. Very good fly, especially with the red in it for the late run salmon and any fish that are in the pools at the time. So look, tie a few of those up. With any luck, hopefully they'll catch you a few fish. And as always, many thanks for taking the time to view the video, and tight lines.